David, I've built a model of Captain Torres and 3 strikes. Based on your hypothesis and mission parameters
From the past, I ran a precision combat simulation. But it failed.
Bummer. Why didn't it work?
Reasons in sensuous order are: 1. Your hypothesis is trash. 2. The parameters you gave me are trash.
Did I do something to tick you off?
3. Captain Torres is a singularity.
So the values diverge. But what about this one? 4. 3 strikes is a singularity.
That's outside the confidence interval. The possibility that it's 1, 2, or 3 is 99%.
What?
significance is high.
Try this. This is 3 Strike's data before he's assigned to the LRSSG.
The Erusian military is gathering its remaining naval forces at Anchorhead Bay. Apparently, they're even bringing in ships from the Mothball fleet. This is probably to reinforce their naval power in preparation for the showdown in Farbanti. We've received intel that the Alicorn will also be joining them.
From which source, Brigadier General? There's a possibility the Alicorn's former crew have been tasked with sabotage.
Your job is to analyze the enemy's weaponry. From now on, speak only when authorized. I don't hear a response.
May I be authorized to speak first, sir?
When we're done, I'll be talking to your superiors. Here's your mission. LRSSG is to raid Anchorhead, carry out airstrikes on Anchor Bay to the north and Dockyuk Bay to the south, inflicting all possible damage. If we can strip the port of its naval functions, we can also prevent the submarine from joining forces.
The area around Anchorhead is Erusian territory. To delay hostile detection, you will sortie in small numbers and make your way in at super low altitudes.
Small sorting. Who's going?
Count, Lanza, Hujan, and Trigger. 4 aircraft from Strider Squadron will be deployed.
Well, all right, I got this.
To cover our lack of numbers, we're giving you plenty of opportunities to resupply. Look here, we've set up multiple return lines. Make full use of them to resupply and change armaments. Also note that the enemy will not be able to mount a defense immediately after detecting them. Use this window to destroy high-threat targets. That should make things much easier for you.
It should also raise the survival rate.
Survival, huh?
The element of surprise and resupplying are the key. Beyond that, I just need a couple of pilots who will stick to my orders. We don't need an ace to succeed. Got anything to say? Good.
Brigadier General,
That is all.
David, go on.
let me share the career of Mateus Torres, captain of the submarine Alicorn. Does anyone know how his people hailed him?
A bit unfair to provide us with next to no hints, don't you think?
Fair enough. The hero of Cumberth Harbor is the answer. He was a captain of the battleship Tanager at the time of the Continental War. It led Aegir Fleet, the Invincible Armada. But when the fleet was destroyed at Cumberth Harbor, so was his ship.
Yet, he's the hero?
He was able to bring most of his crew home with accurate damage control and precise evacuation orders. Then there's the accident with the Alicorn. Many believe that if they stay with him, they'll live. Transfer from surface to underwater is unusual. However, considering his skill and reputation, along with the fact that the Alicorn is no ordinary submarine, it all makes sense.
It'll be a difficult mission to carry out with 4 aircraft. Still, I'd like to add one more to the mission conditions.
What, you want to make it even harder?
I want a 100% survival rate for the sortie. Any other number and the mission will be considered a failure.
Strider Squadron, proceed to runway. Sortie ASAP. almost touched the water.
Altitude restriction lifted. Begin up.
The food at this party's served buffet style. Pick whatever dish you like before the host mounts a resistance.
Wilco, I'll eat their hearts out.
Sorry, Trigger. The juicy targets are all mine.
Emergency! 4 bogeys! ETA 2 minutes!
Already here. Nice, Trigger. There's no enemy movement yet.
Gobble up all the high-value targets. Forget about your manners.
Alright, where's my artisanal burgers? Had to stay behind last time. This is gonna be a walk in the park. It's a good warm-up to get back in the game.
Resistance from the air defense is confirmed. Keep on dining. Just don't pay for it.
Righto!
Begin firing Sam! Fools! They think they've already won. Now's our chance. Now time for a counterstrike.
These moving on like ships are a pain. If only we had anti-ship missiles by the truckload.
Package away.
Negative, General Rush. About 3 strikes. You sure we'll get a positive result this time?
Yes, Lieutenant General Shepard. Operation Dominoes is going as planned.
That's a lot of ships lost. We're gonna make a fortune when the war's over. Why stop using salvage companies while you can?
That was a UGV, but it was really accurate! Counterpart such a ship if I could sunk or neutralized!
Back to your position, fleet is not an option. You can't give Labarth and the rest of the contingent any footing.
But there's still some left. Lieutenant General Shepard, we have a status report. 50% of the enemy forces have been neutralized.
Just an operation that doesn't rely on our 8 pilots.
Not failing yet.
You won't have many on board unless you can convince them that we don't need 3 strikes.
Yes, sir.
None of our ships are operational. Search and rescue operations are underway.
Heavy return fire.
This is definitely the work of 3 strikes. Check my report if it worked.
Strider 1, enemy forces around Dockyard Bay Shipyard have been mostly eliminated.
Get over here, Trigger. Got some strong shots for you if you'd like. There's plenty for the 2 of us.
This is Tucker 04, requesting airstrike on the helicopter carrying our target. Target is Vice Chief of Naval Ops, Rear Admiral Samuel Prynn, sending coordinates.
All aircraft, we've data linked the intel we received from our recon team. If you have a visual on the target, shoot it down. Trigger, get on the return line if you need to. There's no need to wait until you've emptied your weapons bay.
Target confirmed down. With Samuel Prynn gone, Mauritius naval stratagem will lose its edge.
Let's go help the survivors.
Don't let your guard down, guys. 100% survival rate. Let's go!
Yeah, we're all going home together.
Strider 1, bombs away.
Enemy fleet up ahead.
I'm actually getting used to
This size fleet, we're headed to Farbanti. Osea would have a tough fight.
Well, looks like it's gonna be the 3 of us. You ready, Captain Trigger?
You betcha. Not a single ship's gonna leave the port. All right. Wiped out most of their forces in the urban area.
I still see some ships moving. Trigger, let's go for those.
There's no need to go through the whole menu. Focus on the juicier targets.
Roger that. Here we go, Trigger.
This is Shepard. Seems 3 strikes is showing a stellar performance. Osea has much need of him. That is the unanimous conclusion of those in this room, Brigadier General. Certainly not the result I'd predicted.
I'm sorry, sir.
Trigger, don't push your luck on a damaged aircraft. Get on the return line if you need to.
How many ships in port are still operational? Ludicrous. They'll fill the port with scrap metal at this rate.
Just from onshore are
This thing only fires at 20 RPM. How are we supposed to hit them? Just shoot!
Job well done.
That prime rib and truffle soup sure were good. But hold on, lunchtime's not over yet. Go grab some desserts.
I knew you'd say that.
Confirming additional hostile ground forces.
Have our ships meet them in stalled. Somebody do something about those bastards up there!
Fort Nick 31's approaching. They're fast. These guys are interceptors. Bearing 310, altitude 2000.
My God, until our rear catches up. Stay back. You're not equipped for air-to-air. We still got machine guns. Engaging. That destroyed the entire flight. Firing must be hallucinating.
It's not a hallucination, it's a nightmare!
They're hit.
That Big 31's not firing any missiles.
They changing weaponry.
Unable to fire missiles. I know how that feels, but that's no reason to go easy on you.
Maintain course to return for resupply. Bandits coming from the northwest. They're in large numbers. 8 Su-37s.
Warfighters incoming at super low altitudes from bearing 015. Have a report that 3 strikes among them. We have no further intel. Sorry, we couldn't protect the port.
Roger that. Need the rest done. Ask Squadron, Eagle Squadron, when you're to engage.
3 strikes is performing well above our expectations.
Oh, you sound downright ecstatic. All right, Trigger, let's go get him.
Already bought us time. Don't waste it.
Locked on.
I don't need any missiles to buy time.
Tucker 04 requesting airstrike. Sending coordinates.
Aegis vessel Thalassa has been destroyed. The enemy's AA capabilities should be greatly reduced.
We're keeping minimum personnel on board for damage control. Negative. All personnel abandon ship. Never catch a ship like this.
Strider 4, Fox 2.
Missile launched. Attack hit on Aegis vessel Kino. Ship destroyed.
Got a big game hunter.
Can't resist hogging the spotlight. Dibs on the next one.
All hostile ships in the vicinity have been destroyed.
Awesome. Keep it up, Trigger.
Hostile ships approaching from the southeast. It's a large fleet with Aegis vessel Metis and battleship Dysnomia numbering among them.
To find a pristine fleet? After all that?
Let's do this. Reach the CIC. Multiple smoke plumes from the port. If it weren't for the bad weather, we would have been caught there. Prepare for anti-air combat. Come on, thunder drones will reach the target. Captain, we're starting the guided artillery fire drill. Command duty officer. What do you think will turn a drill into a real war? You don't see it, do you? It's imagination. Your imagination, my fellow submariners. A single shell will save 10 million lives. Begin drill. Ready for anti-air combat. Came in for a picnic and found ourselves in a marathon.
Thought you said this was gonna be a walk in the park?
You take walks to, well, walk. With a picnic, you have to eat.
Yeah, you don't have to tell me which you prefer.
Say goodbye. Bandit on your 6. Watch it. You're mine.
Strider 1, bandit on your tail.
Fox 2. Fox 2.
Missile hit. All foxhounds have been splashed.
Can't stop us with just machine guns.
Strider 1, missile launched. Strider 1, target acquired. Additional UAVs on radar.
Pretty shabby for a reinforcement.
Stay sharp. There's something amiss.
Radar contacts. Additional hostile aircraft detected. Watch it. Enemy has a lock on you.
Missile in the air! Quick! Now!
Watch your chaff and flare supply.
Fox 2! Lucian! Watch the bandit on your tail!
Warning. Incoming high-speed projectile.
Projectile? It's the terminal guidance! Get away from that UAV! What do you mean?
Contact imminent.
Salvation!
Impact at the UAV's coordinates.
Shit, I'm hit!
What? What happened?
More on the way.
What in the world?
You alright?
Fire incoming. Distance 50,000. It's adjusting its course.
Trigger, get away from it!
Distance 30,000. Contact imminent.
Trigger, you hanging in there? Picture it. Salvation! The death of a million is a necessity.
Analysis shows the projectile was a railgun shell. Currently determining the launch site.
They're shooting from beyond the horizon. That's why they need the UAV for terminal guidance.
We'll data link the predicted explosion radius from now on.
Damn it! You're telling me my teammates behind him.
Lucian, head back. I want that 100% survival rating.
Roger that. I'm pulling out.
We got the rest covered.
I'm counting on you.
This ship is meant to defend the capital. We can't sink here.
Missile away. Strider 1, warship sunk. Strider 1, bombs away.
Trigger just sank a battleship.
Battleship Dysnomia is crippled. Navigation is disabled.
10 seconds to contact. Maintain course if you want to go back.
Strider 1, this is... Strider 1, this is... Enemy has a lock!
Strider 1, target acquired.
Never felt some cramp in the sky.
Contact lost with multiple friendlies!
Missile is closing. Strider 1, break! Strider 1, missile away.
Tucker 04 to Lancaster. We need you to attack the designated heli.
All hostile ships in the vicinity have been destroyed. Taking on this much naval power is an astonishing feat. Enemy shell detected. 10 seconds to contact.
Target confirmed down. With Captain Alonso Terrico gone, Aegis vessel Philosopher won't be much of a threat.
Damn cowards, shooting us from beyond our range.
Strider 1, missile launched. Maintain course if you want to go back to resupply.
Target confirmed down. In 10 years, Vice Commander of the 7th Destroyer Squadron, Tom Von Lee, will be in charge of the Erusian Navy. Well, would have been, actually.
Strider 1, Fox 2. Detecting shell in flight. 10 seconds to contact. Strider 1, locked on target. Radar contacts. Additional hostile aircraft detected. 3 minutes remaining.
Behind me?
Missile away. Enemy has a lock on you. Strider 1, watch your tail. All Su-37s have been destroyed.
Those guys were well trained. It's tough if we let them pound us.
Bandit down. Target acquired. Projectile detected. 10 seconds to contact. Missile away. Contact imminent.
Locked on Bandit. Strider 2, Fox 2.
Missile away.
Hostile eliminated. That's the way to do it.
2 minutes remaining.
I've got you. Hostile has a lock.
Strider 1, missile launched. Target hit. Target acquired. Projectile detected. 10 seconds to contact.
Trigger, missile inbound.
Projectile exploded in the distance. Must be a failsafe.
Bingo. Looks like we found a solution.
All right, all aircraft, follow Trigger's example if you can.
Well, that's easy for you to say.
Locked on.
Missile away. Detecting enemy air reinforcements on radar. Strider 1, watch your tail.
Targeting
gun range.
lives each. Also, there's a rumor going around in the military. 3 strikes in the sky is the sign of a new omen.
Strider 1, missile away.
3 strikes. He lacks the drive.
Strider 1, bandit splashed.
Imagine we're just about to be killed. Why am I going to be killed, you ask? Because they wanted to steal from you, to torment you, to burn you, to cut you apart. Yes, for your sins, your actions, and your vengeance. There has to be a reason. 3 strikes has none of that. I do. See, Command Duty Officer. You don't last me.
Bandit behind you.
He dodged it.
Missile is close. closing. Strider 1, break!
Well done. We've managed to hit the Erusian Navy's fleet and command structure pretty hard.
That was definitely a free lunch if there ever was one.
Mission complete. Return to base. Withdraw from the operation airspace. You completed the mission, but it's not done until you return home.
Arrogant bastard.
Stand by. Warning, 2 bogies inbound. Bearing 090, SU-47s.
Malta! Missile! Behind you! Malta!
Strider 3 is hit.
Good. Now we have less goons to deal with. Do it, Scream! That's those damn bats!
Engage to let Strider 3 escape. We're calling off the withdrawal.
Both of you, watch out for their missiles! The missile alert didn't go off in time. It hit me as soon as I heard it.
It may be that the enemy's missiles have stealth capabilities. Their missiles may hit you immediately after your missile alert goes off.
So that's the trick. Calling out to unidentified aircraft. Cease combat immediately and withdraw. What the?
Brigadier General Clemens is radioing enemy aircraft on Ocean channels.
Too late. Trigger's already started. I repeat, withdraw. Don't want anyone thinking we screwed up. 3 strikes is going down. They're responding. You goddamn idiot.
You call me an idiot again, I'll kill you.
Siblings can go to hell together. Brother and sister?
Mage, you take him out.
Consider it done.
Shit!
Locked on. This one's goner. Good, you're on their 6. It's 2 on 2, Trigger. We can't lose.
Sorry, but you have a count. It's 2 on 1.
Who you calling a wuss? Jesus. So this is how you fly.
Bats seem to enhance their ECM capabilities.
Righto.
Let's fight. I'll keep it busy.
We're trying to make you chase one so the other can get on your ass.
Missile incoming. Watch out.
Fire verification complete. Fire!
Strider 1, missile launched.
Damn it! You paid for this 3 strikes! Only 1 left. We run them down together. But the death blow will be from you, Trigger.
I'll kill him, all right.
There may only be 1 left, but don't let your guard down.
Let's finish this once and for all, Trigger.
I'll kill you.
Strider 1, missile launched.
I'll kill you. I'll kill you.
You psycho.
Target acquired. Target hit. Target hit.
You paid for this 3 strikes.
He's definitely lost his mind.
Enemy shell detected. 10 seconds to contact. Don't let the enemy's emotions make you lose your cool.
I don't pity him, not one bit.
How dare you?
There you go, Trigger.
Scream!
That's a hit. We got the bat.
Take that, asshole.
Scream! 3 strikes! Just as I imagined. No matter what we do, this is how we end. But know this, 3 strikes. I'd rather go to hell than live in a world shaped by you. So yeah, we'll be heading there now.
Unidentified aircraft. Eject. Eject now.
I gotta catch up to her.
The bat's blip has disappeared from our radar. At that altitude, it likely has crashed.
Serves them right. Yes. The problem has been eliminated.
Pitch angle at +2 degrees.
Meet us at the drop-off point. 3 strikes has removed all Strangler Erusian forces. That did make for a good sideshow.
I have no doubt that the plan to save 10 million lives will lead Erusia to true victory.
Stop thinking so small. It's salvation on a far grander scale.
almost touched the water.
Altitude restriction lifted. Begin up.
The food at this party served buffet style. Pick whatever dish you like before the host mounts a resistance.
Luco, I'll eat their hearts out.
Sorry, Trigger, but the juicy targets are all mine.
Emergency! 4 bogeys! ETA 2 minutes!
Already here.
Nice, Trigger. There's no enemy.
Fusion, no, stop it! Hey, chill.
Fusion, stand down. Sit.
Shit, my cola.
The fleet at Anchorhead was eliminated, and we prevented the submarine from joining forces. The unidentified aircraft were shot down too. The mission was a complete success.
Complete success, my ass.
Brigadier General, it sure seemed to me like the Bats knew you pretty damn well.
You seem to be confused. Report in for a medical check. We'll decide if you're still fit for service based on the examinations.
Cut it.
That's enough. Get the MP.
He's right. Get the MP.
Vice Chairman Edwards of the Joint Chiefs of Staff?
The Alicorn slipped into Anchorhead Bay after the mission was completed, using the confusion for cover. It resupplied quickly and escaped unharmed. Their goal was not to join forces. It was to resupply using the window we created by chasing away the Erusian forces. We did their bidding, albeit unknowingly. But the problem runs deeper than our lack of tactical acumen. Analyst North, explain for us.
Of the crew caught in the submarine accident, 330 men made it back alive. Of them, 300 are still in the sub today. Our intel has led us to believe that some or all of the 30 men who left the sub are now working as agents for the Alicorn. Sabotage, espionage, cyber propaganda, dissemination of false intel. Brigadier General, do you recognize the name Edgar Saxon, or Zool, as he used to go by? He is a former member of the Alicorn's crew, and your source of intel.
You are a fool, Brigadier General Clemens. Not only that, the radio communications during the mission suggest you are a traitor.
Sir, if you check with Lieutenant General Shepard, you'll understand that this is all just a misunderstanding.
The Lieutenant General claims you were responsible for handling all aspects of the mission. Now, let me say that again. Get the MP.
No need for that. Piece of shit.
We've acquired important intel from the mission. For example, the shells from long-range anti-air fire came in on depressed trajectories. Look, the estimated energy output of the railgun is 500 megajoules at least. Fired at minimum energy trajectory, range is over 3,000. They hit a powerful rail cannon aside from their main guns.
It's almost like Stonehenge.
A mobile Stonehenge.
And also, this. The Alicorn was in harbor at Anchorhead for approximately 10 minutes. They couldn't have loaded SLBMs. They loaded something smaller.
Smaller?
What is smaller and yet a powerful weapon?
Tactical nukes.
Close. The answer is tactical nuclear shells.
Nuclear shells?
No way.
Hey, he got that question right.
Nah, I missed the shell part.
Quiet.
They'll likely attack our bases on the East Coast.
Their target's ORED, the Ocean capital.
They want a nuclear war?
Here's a question. What's a situation where nuclear deterrence doesn't work?
Quiz guy, I've had enough of this.
Oh, only if terrorists have the nukes.
Correct.
Damn, Scald.
Hey, I'm good at trivia games.
But we're after an Erusian submarine, not terrorists.
No, he's right. HQ tells me Erusia's justification is that the Alicorn mutinied. As such, the Erusian military cannot be held responsible for the submarine's actions.
Damn.
So they intend on dropping a nuke on the Ocean capital of ORED.
Here's a question for you, analyst. Just exactly who are we fighting?
Correct term is terrorist, or irregular military, but I have a different name for them. An enemy to be stopped at all costs.
correct.